What up, my G's? Today we're gonna be making some batter infused syrup using some audios from the boys. First, we're gonna start out by preheating our oven at 240 degrees. I already had my oven at already like 5 minutes or so, so it should be warm enough. We're gonna start off by scooping the wax onto a silicone tray. Highly recommend this instead of parchment paper or just putting it on the tray. So you won't waste any wax once it's done melting and you take it out the freezer. You can just scrape it all off real easy. So highly recommend it. It's only like $5. I think I got this for like $5 or so at Michael's. You can buy them at any store, Walmart, Amazon, anything. They got them anywhere, so no excuse. Just a quick reminder too, on the time, it really depends on how your oven heats. And just gonna want to keep an eye on it. Once you see no more bubbles on top, then you should be in the go. You don't want to let it decarb too long, because then you lose the potency, and that's a no-no. Oh, after like a few minutes or so, it's gonna cut to that point. You can't really see too much on the camera, but there are a lot of bubbles on top, and you're just gonna want to wait for them to clear up. Once it's cleared up, then your shatter or batter, whatever you're using, is decarbed. Then once it's done, it should look like this, all clear. And then we're gonna put the silicone tray in the freezer to freeze it up. So once your wax is frozen and ready to take off the mat, we got a cup of water in this pan. We also got a cup of powdered sugar we're gonna put in this for the syrup. Couldn't find the little measuring cup, so just use this. Now we're just gonna mix this up and just let it simmer till it clears up. Make sure all of that sugar is melted up, and you'll have some clear liquid at the end. Once you have that, then you add the decarbed wax. Once you scrape it all off, that's what the silicone tray is good for. Should be able to scrape off all the little extra stuff pretty easy once it's frozen. And then you just mix it into the syrup. Once you get all of it on it, there's still a bit, but I'll scrape it off right now. Scrape it all on it, get it all off in the syrup, and then just start get that off real quick. Just start mixing it up. You don't want to mix it up. Once you got all the wax in there, you're gonna want to mix it up till it's all clear and you don't see anything. And then you should be good. Then you let it cool down for a bit. Could put it in the fridge or the freezer. And cool down a bit. And once that's done, then there you go. You got yourself some syrup. Some THC infused syrup. Using batter. This is a lot quicker than using the actual weed. You could do both. Just this if you got some concentrate on the hand, and I'd highly recommend giving this a try. We'll see how it is towards the end. You see how those bubbles with the wax and all that stuff. Now that you got the vegetable glycerin in, can't really see it, but you just mix it up a bit, let it bind together. Once you see it start boiling a bit, then it should be fine. As you can see, it all cleared up with the wax. I recommend you putting this a bit before while you put the shatter. I put it a little bit later. I kind of messed up, but you should be fine. It's no big deal. But vegetable glycerin is highly recommended when you're making syrup. So you combine the THC with the water. So now that we're done with the syrup, you could bottle up in a bottle or a jar, whatever you prefer. I just put it in a bottle. I got this at the Dollar Tree. And now you got yourself some THC infused syrup. You could use it for whatever you'd like, from making drinks to using it for ice cream to anything else. You could also make flavored syrup using fruit, which I might try next. This was just a tester out on these videos to see how you like them. And this is only about a cup. Yeah, about a cup because we only used a gram of concentrate. So this is about 800 milligrams in this. And you could up it to 2 grams, 3 grams, shit, however you'd like, and then just, you know, up the cup and the sugar, however much you're gonna use. And there you go.